As you know, then I'm not very good at staying on this bike when I'm out and about, so the time has come for me to change the standard grips to a new set because they are smashed to pieces now. So I've got a new set of ODI V2 Lock On grips that I'm going to show you how to fit. Now, if you've not played with these before, they come in at quite an easy to open packaging, dead simple. There's loose cams inside, specific for your bike, so make sure you use the right one. Starting off then, we're going to fit the clutch side. So to remove this grip then, there's a little T15 Torx in here. Just in case I'm unscrewing it, and it should slide off quite easily once you get it loose. See all the crap in there. You just need to give it a bit of a wipe down before you put the new one on. And you just need to put your new grip on. Snug it up to the little control switch. And for this one, then you just need a little Allen key. It's a 3mm, I believe, or it's 3.0 somethings. Again, just do it up, not too tight. And just for awareness, these things have got blue Loctite already on the screws, so you just snug it up and you're good to go. And that's that locked on. Just give it a bit of a twist, check it, make sure it's tight, and then you move on to the next. Now for the throttle tube, make sure you've got the right cam. This one, because it's Husqvarna, is a cam B, and it's pretty much the same for KTM and the likes. First things first then, just remove this little rubber guard. It is a bit of a pain. I didn't want to show you on camera, but it's off now. Then you use the 8mm socket set. They're dead loose, these, so when you snug them up, bear that in mind, don't over tighten. I'm just going to take them all the way out. Separate the two metal parts. Make sure nothing falls out. That shouldn't fall out. For everything's safe, just separate the two cables. And just take off your tube. Check it against the other one to make sure they are similar. Just going to wipe this down as well. What I tend to do when I'm fitting this is, I'll hold the cable on the right hand side. You can see that they only fit one way. So I'll hold the right hand one and look at the cable, how it should face. And you're looking at the hole on the right hand side there. So what I tend to do is bring it back and underneath. You pop the little stopper in there, bring the cable around, and then you've got that first one on, no problem whatsoever. The next thing to do then is to just put the other one in, then bring it around, making sure that it stays in the same place. Clip them both together. And that is that part complete. The next part is to put the actual whole throttle casing on. on this in, give it a twist. Some people might sort of feel the need to snug it up against the switch, or if your brake lever's over there and the switch the other side, they'll snug it up against the brake lever. What you could be faced with is a slow returning throttle, and what you need to do is just push the throttle unit out slightly, so then you get that quick return, which will stop you from having an accident the next time you ride your bike, because the last thing you want is your throttle sticking open. That's obviously why we've got the return cable, because if your throttle did stick on, you can shut it off yourself without any injury. So don't remove your return cable. The next thing then, last thing really, tighten it up. Tighten it all up. Don't tighten it up too tight. Just feel the resistance. Give it a little bit more. Top to bottom, bottom to top. There's 5 Newton meters of torque on that. If you've got a torque wrench, I haven't got mine with me, but I'll be checking it tomorrow before I ride. And that is pretty much your throttle fitted and your new clutch handle as well. Pretty, eh? And that's it. That's all you got to do to fit your ODI V2 Lock On grips. Then it's dead simple, made harder by trying to film as you record. The key takeaways then is obviously your throttle. It's a bit fiddly, and you don't want it pulled right up against the bar end, otherwise you get a slow returning throttle, which could result in you having an accident. But other than that, you know, give it a bit of a check before you ride, give it a check after you ride, and you should be good to go from there. But make sure you are happy that your bike functions well after you do any maintenance. But I'm off out tomorrow, so I'm going to get myself away now. Thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.